What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Ernsky, and today I'm here with another video. My fault. I've been going for a little minute now. I haven't posted. Uh, I've been I've been living my dream. I just been doing what needs to be done and learning. Every single day I'm learning something. But today I'm here to talk about how to find happiness because I've been learning as when you start to really start to talk to people, like I'm talking about random people. Like you will start to realize how unhappy everyone is in this world. Like I run into so many unhappy people, and I'm starting to believe that people don't know what happiness is. They base their happiness off of some people. A lot of people they base their happiness off a job or how much money they have. Right now, see, people have to understand that it's not about the job. It's about you, and if you're happy, you know what I'm saying. I've met people that was rich that wasn't happy. I met people that was poor that was happy every single day. And the thing is that you have to know yourself, right? Now, the realest people that I have ever met in my life was atheists, right? For the simple fact is, people that believe in, let's say, Christianity, right? Sorry, I gotta get into religious aspect, but it always starts off about what you believe. If you really want to find true happiness, you have to change your belief system, because your belief system is going to be how you view reality, right? If you believe in Christianity, you believe something is going to save you, so you will suffer. You will suffer. You will be unhappy because you believe something will save you out of the doomness that you're in, and you will be unhappy for a very long time, right? And as you get older, you will start to question God, but you wouldn't even question it to a certain extent because now you're on the verge of you think death is coming upon you. So coming upon you, so you don't question God about anything. You would just stay unhappy for a very long time. People they live a very unhappy life. Now the time that I met atheists, right? They acknowledge their situation and they say that they have to change. They have to just do what makes them happy. They don't care about the job or none of that. They don't care about the pay. As long as they're happy and they're not miserable, they will stay at that job, right? Now, and they don't let things get to them. They don't, like, you choose to be unhappy. Once you gain, if you're ignorant, then that's just, you would just be unhappy. But if you hold knowledge, it's no reason for you to be unhappy. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, to give you guys an example, I don't base my reality on feelings. I base my reality on conquest, on what, and everything that I do throughout life is furthering my goal or pushing to my goal. I might not see the end goal, but I know I'm working towards my goal. So I debunk the way I feel about certain things and just do what needs to be done so I can accomplish that goal. Right? Because my goal is the ultimate goal. And every time that I learn, I dream even bigger about my end goal. So my goal is coming up, but the more that I learn, the bigger my goal gets. So now it's gonna be bigger than what it started. First, it was just a small goal, but now as I'm getting closer, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm living throughout my whole dream. I'm thinking it's regular, but me at the time that I thought about just this part of the dream, it wasn't like this. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than what I thought it was going to be, but it's a constant level of it. And that's because I dream and I work towards it every single day. So it's never, and I'm doing things that I say like today, right? I went, um, I went jogging, right? In the rain, I'm sitting there jogging, right? On my mans, we jogging and shit. And it wasn't, and I was telling him, it's not about the jog. It's about hearing your higher self speak, right? And like, cause me personally, like I've learned that it is two. You have the devil and you have God on your shoulders. It's just what it is. It is two voices that's inside of your head, right? Now your lower self will always push you to be unhappy. It will be either unhappiness or it will push you to do lower things and throughout life and tell you just to settle for the bare minimum because you feel as though you're not worthy enough of the good things. But your higher self will always tell you that your higher self will always push you to do better, even though you may not like it. You may feel better going home and laying down, but it will make the best out of the situation because it holds a way bigger purpose than just sitting down and not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to learn if you want to be happy. You have to learn. If you don't learn, you will just be ignorant and you will just stay unhappy. As a matter of fact, you will be scared to be happy. You will be scared to take the extra step to be happy, or at least even have a chance of being happy. You will be working a job and you will hate the job, but you'll be too scared to leave that job. It can be something way greater on the other side, but you'll be so scared to take that extra jump because you so focused on hearing your lower self tell you and thinking all these probable causes that probably won't happen. Most of the time, the shit won't happen. The probable cause of you failing and you won't find another job, this and that. You will stay at an unhappy place in life because you're too scared to even try. You'll be too scared to even try to be happy, right? And it's so crazy, right? Because I swear, like the internet, of course, the internet is always going to program you into this certain way of thinking, right? Like the idea of every female is a hoe. That's not the case. And these females, they want the best guy and this and that. A lot of girls, they can't get the top guy. They can't get the top quality guy because he's looking at the baddest bitch. And if you're an average looking person, you're not going to get the top tier guy. You're just not. You know what I'm saying? And if you do get him, he's gonna fuck you. He's just gonna leave the top quality guy. Cause a top quality guy, he feels though he has to be a hoe. Even though once you gain enough knowledge, being a hoe as a man is pointless. You're gonna want as a top quality guy, you should want way more from a girl than just sex. She should be working towards having sex with you. If you're a top quality guy that holds high value. You know what I'm saying? She has to earn to sleep with you. She has to do certain things to have sex with you. That changes everything now. But once you do that, you as a guy, you have to know that you will lose a lot of females doing that. Because a lot of females, they're gonna feel as though they're already worthy enough to have sex with you just because they look good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of girls think that their value just holds on just looking good. It's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Just like a guy. You can't just be strong and think you're going to just get girls. No, it's way more than that. You know what I'm saying? Once you're trying to get to the top tier, like actually top tier, and I'm talking about just because you have money doesn't make you a top tier guy. It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? But back to being happy. A lot of people, a lot of people are scared to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they don't hold any knowledge. Guys, you have to learn. You have to learn. If you don't learn, you will just be ignorant to everything and you will stay unhappy. You will constantly curse yourself every single day. Like every day I tell myself, I'm sexy. I always speak positive. I don't speak negative. Because I know in my mind, if I always tell myself, oh, today's a terrible day, I'm ugly, this and that, you will start to look ugly and feel ugly every single day. The words you speak is magic. Literally, the words you speak are magic. So watch what you say. Watch what you really want throughout life. Because if you really say enough and you really are working towards it subconsciously, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? Happiness is the key to life. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people's lives. I mean, happiness should just be a general part of your life. Me personally, I'm always happy. You know what I'm saying? But I am past feeling. I don't need to feel happy every single day. I don't need to feel anything. I just need to know that I am conquering my quest. That brings me that brings me to always speak positive. You know what I'm saying? Me working hard towards my conquest makes me feel good every single day. I will always speak positive. My life is always going to be positive because I know at the end of the day, I am achieving my conquest. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. See, what people don't understand is once you hold knowledge, you understand there is no actual purpose throughout life. So don't think God got this big dream for you because he don't. You do. And if you don't have no dream for yourself, you will just be miserable because you don't know what to do. You may have a job, sure. You may have a good paying job, sure. But that should not define your life. Because at the end of the day, it's just a job. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just want to base your whole reality on that job, then at least be happy at that job. At least be the best at that job. It is people that go to work and they're unhappy every single day. And it is some people, right, that trying to run away from their reality at work. And they think they're getting away from it until the weekend happens. And you would talk to a person, they're like, you ask them, how's their weekend? Oh, man, I'm just happy I'm here, man. Like, my weekend was terrible, this and that. And and you would just realize that they're running away from their reality. That's why you have these dick ass bosses and shit like that. It's because they're not bosses. Managers, you know what I'm saying? They're not bosses. You know what I'm saying? They're just managers. No one's a boss at your job. Never call anyone a boss at your fucking job. They're managers. Even if he's the top manager, he is a manager. He isn't the boss. You're not going to see the boss. The boss is home. You know what I'm saying? He made his money work for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, you get these big ass managers and shit like that. They're unhappy, so they bring their unhappiness to work. These are dudes that they're always on time. They always snapping on people because they're not on time and they doing this and they being a dick and shit like that. It's because they're unhappy. You can't take those type of people personal because they're unhappy. You should know that this guy isn't happy or she isn't happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to feed into their energy because there's no point. That person is unhappy. So, by default, don't respect them. Don't value what they say because they can't even make their own self happy. How you live in your own reality and you are not even the person that brings you happiness in your own reality. You want someone else to do it and you think someone else should have this big dream for you. You need to be a grown-ass man and a grown-ass woman and figure out your own fucking dream. And figure out what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop waiting for someone else to have this big plan for you. Have a plan for yourself. If you have no plan for yourself, you would just be a part of someone else's dream. And they're going to treat you like shit in their dream because you hold no value in their dream. They hold value in their own dream. You need to realize that you need to figure out what you want to do throughout life. Figure it out. What I tell people is you need to be by yourself. Now, some people say, well, I'm always by myself. No, sit down by yourself and hear yourself. Think about the past a little bit, not too much. Don't drag it into the trauma era. No. Figure out when you was happy the most. Stop figuring out when you was sad the most and this is the most traumatic experience. Stop thinking about trauma. The past is the past. You can't fix the shit. Stop thinking about it. People need to stop thinking about everything that's bad that's happened to them. Stop thinking about it. You cannot change it. All you can do is try to fix the future. I mean, yes, fix the future. You can't fix the past. Fix the future. Change now. If you always try to stay in that trauma era, then you're always just going to be in that negative part of life. You will never evolve because you can't get past what happened when you was younger. What happened to you was younger happened to when you was younger. There's nothing you can do about it now. So you might as well at least try to be happy. Some people would stay happy because of stuff that happened to them when they was a kid. You have to realize, bro, that shit happened when you was a kid. There's nothing you can do about it. Gain the knowledge, realize, well, there's nothing I can do about it. That was a situation that happened, and I need to evolve from that situation. Yes, it may be traumatic, but it is nothing that you can do about it. So stop thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? If it is out of your control, stop thinking about it. Think about what's going to make you better as a person. Figure out what you want to do throughout life. Do you have a dream? Do you even dream? Like with my belief system right now, I know that reality is not real. So therefore, I am the conqueror in my whole entire life. I have to be. I am not living someone else. I can't live someone else's dream. I have to live my dream. I know this reality means nothing. There is no actual rules to anything. There's nothing. Anything that I want to do, I will truly do it. I will do it. I am going to do it. You get what I'm saying? And it takes an understanding to truly know what that truly means. Right? If I want to change the whole reality of my family's life, I'm going to do that. If I wanted to truly show them how the true royalty of life, that is what I'm going to do. But you have to understand that life isn't about just one thing. It's about everything. You can, like I'm saying, you can be rich, but you will just be unhappy. You have to get the full circle of your life. That takes time. It doesn't just take learning how to just make money and thinking all your problems are going to end. No, it isn't. You get what I'm saying? You got all this money, but you forgot to take out certain people in your life and put, so you forgot to take out certain people in your life, so now you got leeches with you and you got this money. You forgot to get them off you and find out who's really thorough that's around you and keep them and work with them and build with them and be happy. You know what I'm saying? And knowing yourself. Who are you when you didn't have no money? You know what I'm saying? People just think that it's all about, yes, I mean, money plays a very big part in your reality. Yes, it does. But you have to understand that it's about knowing self. Because money can just disappear like that, and now you can't even talk to a girl correctly because now you can't convince them with money. You should be, like, right now, like, I mean, ever. Like, I never paid for no female. My whole objective is to have sex for free. And when I mean free, I'm talking about I'm not even trying to pay for a condom. Like, that's how free. Talking about just off pure just conversation vibes. Drop them panties. You know what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, you want the shorty to take off her own panties because she's so excited to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? It has to get to that point. Like all throughout life, I never really see myself unhappy. I always see myself happy. I always see that because I always see myself achieving something. Once I know that I am achieving something, I don't really care about the little parts that probably was irritating to me. Because yes, life isn't just going to be an upslope of just pure happiness and everything's going as planned. No, shit's going to fuck up a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of situations in my life that I knew people would sit there, break down, and snap, and just give up. What the fuck are you giving up for? This is just one. This situation is very small to the whole perspective of your life, dog. You need to relax. But that takes higher mind to tell yourself to relax and tell yourself, yo, chill. It's not that deep. You need to calm down. You're dragging this a little too much. Sure, you can complain about it, but you're not ready to give up over this small ass situation that just happened. That small situation isn't going to last forever. Because I have enough confidence to know I am going to overcome that situation. So it's so that small situation was that was in my way isn't really anything important. You know what I'm saying? But that takes a level of understanding. As a guy, you should always be trying to conquer your quest. I mean, that's just the way I live reality. But I'm just saying, it makes things a little bit easier instead of you trying to chase the way you feel all the time. Eh, Like, unless you're like emotionally intelligent, you know what I'm saying? That yeah, sure you can live a life of just emotion, but that's how females think. You know what I'm saying? Females, they're very bipolar about how they feel a lot of times. Their feelings go up and down. It's anything in this world you want, man, you're gonna get it, man. You're going to get it. Just calm down, relax, and listen to your higher self. Your higher self will put you in a path to make sure that dream that you want is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to happen just like this because you have to know if it works. You have to build the confidence for certain situations. So when that situation do happen, you're ready for it. So don't give up on the little small situations that happen, man. You're gonna become who you want to become in life, man. Just listen to your higher self. Listen. Don't be scared. Listen and understand that you are the creator of your life. You are the ultimate. You are the king and queen of your reality. Don't be the peasant. Go out and stay sexy.